The pimp was kicked out of the Donald Trump, the pimp, who always mentioned terrible statements like grab him from the pussy. Even Joe Biden called him clown. This, of course, and he made a lot of chaos. And he was kicked out like a dog from the White House. Now, Donald Trump, 4 years, look what we dealt with. Look at the time before Donald Trump. I remember even when I was there, in the Ismaeli'S land territory, when there is a lot of seminars, and a lot of discussions, mainly by the so-called Christian and those who insist calling themselves Jews, the Gentile Jews, not definitely Israelite, like those who are working with Joe Biden right now, all Gentile, they just call themselves Jews, and they speak. I don't know if they can speak the perfect Hebrew, but they might speak some Hebrew, and they might not, but they call themselves Jews. I mean, in Middle Ages, why the European people had enough with the church? They literally revolted the church, revolted against the church. In France, this is what happened. They said, you know what? In the church there is a big support to this monarch that persecute our right. This is the mentality. So you know what? We don't want to talk about religion. We want to rebuild the government the way it suits us, democracy and things like that. And we don't want to talk about religion. And you stay in your church. Or it will go worse, like happened between Catholic and Protestant, for example, in France, or happened by the communists against the church. They killed a lot of church representatives. They can hide it, but this is the truth. After the Bolshevik and after Lenin, the communist revolution. It is the communist revolution in Russia. So the church returned back. So you understand the point? Now, if you go to a country like Saudi Arabia, it's not the scholars and the religious man who are using the Islamic religion. They are using something that they can relate to a religion. But when we go to those who read the Torah, and you can see the disturbing things in the Torah and in the Injil, and they are imposing it and implementing it. What for the Caesar is for the Caesar, and what for God is for God. At the same time, the Caesar will be almost like appointed by God, and we will play it in a terrible way, like in the Bible, not in the Quran. In the Quran, it's a constitution. What these scholars are doing, like for example with Muhammad bin Salman, they have nothing to do with Islam. They're exposed. You can talk to any Muslim scholar who he will say those scholars got nothing to do with Islam. Unlike the Pope, unlike the religious so-called Christians, bishops and representatives of religion in Europe. No, they used to work based on Isabella, for example, the Queen Isabella. I'm not gonna mention anything. She represents dark in Spain, and they persecuted the natives in Spain, and they had this. She was working. They were working, using her name, to impose something in Spain. What they imposed in Spain is written in the Bible. Torturing people, persecuting people, this darkness of the hellfire, of this darkness of devil, of satanist, this satanic religion. It's there. I don't think that I deserve to see that this video is going to be deleted. Please. All of this, Trump doesn't understand it. And if and others who are talking about religion, they understand it, but they are using the religion and they are creating unjust. I'm coming to the point. So in Europe, what do the Europeans say? They said, stop it, no more. Now, who is persecuting the Ismaelian and the Ismaelian territory? Not the religious, no. Absolutely, you can see this within the last decades, is those who call themselves liberals and seculars, though they are the biggest enemy to what secularism stands for. I have talked about this. And they are the biggest enemy to what liberalism stands for. Those people are the one who are legitimizing, for example, for the Crown Prince what he's doing, and legitimizing in the international society in Emirates what Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed is doing. And there is a lot of dark group taking advantage. What about the school of religion and the and scholars, they are in jail. Do you understand the point? Someone would say, come on, man. What we are having here in the Arabian Peninsula and the Ismaili Turkey is exactly what happened in medieval time. People just had enough from religion. No, this is what the devil did. This is what Satan did by the cross, his cross, the satanic cross. Please wake up before it's too late. The satanic cross and the devil dimensional star, which got nothing to do with David, peace be upon him. There's another. What did he do with these two terrible dark groups? I'm not talking about. By the way, do you know this building behind me? It's a church, Protestant church. Do you know what they're doing right now? They are helping me because I'm a homeless beggar. I have no permit to work, and they are just wonderful. They are just wonderful. Again, this building, this is a Protestant, like other. There is a Catholic church as well, and other Baptist and whatever, and Jehovah's Witnesses, and some definitely there is some masjid who have helped me a lot. But this church is open. I'm not going to show you. There is homeless people here, almost maybe 10, and I took the meal and everything in my bag, and I know them. Their names I don't want to mention any. So they are wonderful, but this doesn't change the truth. Now, no, it is not like happened in medieval time when people just had enough with religion. No. People want the religion, but they can't deal with this international, dark, imposing, satanic power. They can't. If you return back to the last century, look what the devil did in Europe and other parts of the world. And what he did, establishing the so-called Israeli state and empowering the so-called church. This is the devil. If we say, you just don't read the Bible and say this the kingdom of darkness, or what, some of them, not all say this, but there is dark, Satan, the evil. No, you need to understand how this Satan on things by human who allow him to interfere, intrude as intruders. You need to understand this. Of course, Muhammad, the final messenger, have explained everything. Copy and paste. He took it all from the Bible because it all started in the... No, it didn't. It started by God Almighty. He sent messengers. You got nothing to do with the messengers, and Muhammad is the final messenger. I understand. You will insist. That's why you deserve hellfire. This is not an aggressive way of explaining it. This is a factual, actual analysis. This is what happened. Now, people want religion, but right now, I'm not gonna go. I have talked about this. The atmosphere there was shaped through the decades in the last century, this satanic century mentioned by Muhammad, the final messenger. I believe that this is the satanics, qarn al-shaytan. I believe this is the Satan century, which is talking the end times. I sense it and I feel it, and I'm doing my fatwa here. Now, anyway, shaped the way where the Ismaelian, where Mecca and Medina is there, where the oil is there, you can find that a lot, not all, but many Muslim territories filled with minerals and oils. And this is a message from God, who owns this divine plan. And the devil, by God allowing him, he owns things through it. By the choice of human, who choose to make the power interest work for the devil. I'm not bringing anything from myself. Now, did you understand the point I'm trying to say? Do Trump understand this point? Do those people who are listening to these seminars and courses and those who say, for example, the Jews are more liberal, more open, the Christians are more liberal, the Hindus are more liberal, but Muslims are not. No. Those who you call that more liberal Christian, they are definitely not Messianian Christian, and they are no longer crusaders the way they used to be. No, they're different. So they are in a disconnection with what they relate themselves to. So a so-called Jewish, it's the Jewish state, it is like they are Gentile, and I'm not against now here in this country, it's not an Islamic law. I saw once when I was walking, I saw two gays having sex in front of me. I kept walking. No, I'm not saying that I'm saying look at the contradiction. This is not, being gay is far small crime. It's a big crime, but far small crime in comparing to the crime of killing the children of the natives, Middle Eastern, the native of Holy Land, the natives who among them real Israelis, Palestinians who choose to call themselves Palestinian right now. So being a gay, two folks fucking each other in these bushes or whatever, or 5-star hotel, doing it. This is, don't delete my videos. This is nothing in comparison to killing children. A child wants to live and you bomb him and you kill him, okay? Don't delete my videos, please. Or deal with the curse. There is a curse that you're gonna deal with, but there will be additional imposing dark curse that you are calling for yourself additionally. If you are working in this YouTube community guideline, don't put yourself in such problem. I have the right to explain. But a Jewish state that allow the gays to do what they are doing, a Jewish state allow the bars and the pubs and whatever, and prostitution, the Jews, this explains that they are disconnected with what Judaism is all about. And definitely the Judean faith of Hinzel is not the real Yahudian faith. That's why they call themselves this. They don't represent it, and they bring, this is the real godly faith, what I am preaching for. They bring hellfire on themselves and to the, starting from those who call themselves Zionists. What I'm trying to say is, those who are there is a gentleman coming, but I need to find it. 1 second. It is not. It have nothing to do. This is this is the synagogues of the devil. Okay, especially those who call themselves Zionists. All, but whatever. With respect to those who call themselves anti-Zionists, anti-Zionist Jews. What I say is the truth. Either you are a male or female. In case someone is listening to this, I am telling you the truth. Someone calling, I am Hindu. In Hindu, you worship someone called Ram. He used to be a human being, a normal. Now this human being, you made a shape of a monkey face on him. This is a taghut, exactly like the anti-Christian who say this is Jesus, the pick of earth, who got nothing to do with the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary. It is exactly Ram. If Ram himself is, long live Ram. Happy is Ram. If Ram is here, he will persecute you. And they think that they are the people of Ram. And at the same time, the so-called Hinduism faith is changing. I'm Hindu. And at the same time, they have statues. You go look at the books and the scriptures. There is a forbidden instruction that forbidden people from putting statues and image. Talk about the supreme creator of God. And that's, I am Hindu. Ram, Krishna, Murid, Hanuman. What is this? You got nothing to do with Hinduism. You got nothing to do with it. Are we dealing with children? If we're dealing with children, I'll hug the children and I'll kiss them in their cheeks. I understand. For many Buddhophiles like you, who lived in a Buddhophile environment, you will think immediately that I'm a Buddhophile. No, I'm not. But I'll check them in their cheeks and I say, hi honey, no need for more discussion. That's fine. You're Hindu, you're Buddhist, you're Christian, you're fine, whatever. I'll play with them, okay? But I'm dealing with people who are adult. Why you're so fucking fool? There is no religion except one, and the devil hates its guts. The devil do not like the word Allah. He doesn't like it. He knows that Allah is, because Allah is, for example, I shouldn't go there. I mention it, okay. The word Allah is mentioned as the main famous recorded name that announced the creator of existence. He knows Allah have different names and different levels and different dimension. When it's Allah by a belief, not against it, it means that these people are believing in him, and he hate it. He hate the belief itself, not Allah himself. He doesn't hate Allah. He's not in the level or in the position to hate. I hate you. I hate or love Allah, the creator of existence. He knows that this is. He believes that the submission is only to God Almighty. He have a belief in God more than my belief and your belief. But he choose not to obey, and then he choose to accept the new law by God Almighty that he will seduce people to the dark. Now, Hindu, and also in Hinduism, there is some science talk about the creator of existence, and they are manipulate. The manipulation is unbelievable. I am Hindu. So Hindu, you believe you're changing. Hindu is changing means it's not Hinduism. I don't want to go deep. Trust me, what I said in this video is nothing. I didn't even start. And so many people knows the truth. You got nothing to do with it. It's just, you use this name to just represent something that you got nothing to do with. And why not use it to work with the anti-Muslims? the motivation of anti-Muslim groups, which within the internationally, the shape of the human race, powers and structures resulted in this. After 14th century, from Muhammad the final messenger, and what we are dealing with what we're seeing right now, nonsense and rubbish and crap that will bring tribulation, definitely not today, not tomorrow, but definitely, and you're causing it now. This is the point. It's a personal case. All of this, if you're smarter than with more knowledge, you will understand exactly what I'm trying to say, and I'm saying the truth. All of this created the following: racism against the Ismailian, and making the Ismailian without any power, without any capability to represent themselves, without any capability to provide what's good for them, and work for what's and making there is people who are working here. It damaged our capability. What we had more power before 2 centuries when there was no knowledge, of course. Now you can go and check. Now we have zero capability to achieve what we want, and new members of our society who are absolutely damaged. They don't know they have no even an accurate self-esteem or accurate understanding of their history. This is important. So there is a racial discrimination, persecution that is not seen against the Ismailian natives. It is absolutely yes. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Happy to see you. Bye. This is it. This is the case. One of the gentlemen. Homeless here. Now the case is police. I want to mention police. You know, police and the Christianity. In 2008, they made the celebration, and I was there. The whole Christian, I don't care. This is the truth. The whole Christian believers are now celebrating the date of birth of police, whose date of birth was in 2008, what is Turkey right now. And people are looking at police, listen to this, looking at police and saying police is for the Christian people, and he lived in Turkey. Why then it's Muslim? Why Erdogan is ruling Turkey? It's a Muslim country now. No, we should bring it back to Christianity. You have no idea how low and intruders they are. They think that now if police was between Muhammad and the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary, until Muhammad. He was before Constantine. Constantine have nothing to do with the messengers. Now, if you say that everything Paulus said is mentioned accurately in the Bible, you deserve a spit in your face. You deserve it. So, I might back there, someone spit on my face back there, in a استجواب وغيره. I don't deserve this, but you deserve to be spit in your face at the minimum. No, what Paulus said is corrupted. What you relate to Paulus is corrupted. This is one. Two, what we can see from Paulus explaining about the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary, Paulus came and he said the Messiah came to establish a new era. And he talked about an end-time prophet who was Muhammad. If you don't find it in the Bible, this is because it's even between you. There is chapter with the Catholic, not found with the Protestant. This is a joke. Your faith is a joke. You are a joke yourself, and you're going to hellfire if you don't like it. You're not believing. Do not create racism. Do not impose. I'm a good person. Why not? Why? I'm a good person. I should live in a harmonic society. I did my part. My brother did. My father definitely did his part. There is a lot who did their part more than us. Why we're dealing with this persecution? Is it because the international society in Middle East and whole world have shaped this way? Al Saud ruled, and you are taking advantage to impose this darkness on us. I understand for people it's hard. It's hard and easy to recognize what I am talking about right now. Now, Paulus is a Muslim man. Paulus did not worship the Messiah. Paulus, who lied? There is Constantine. I mean, the time of Constantine explained a lot of damage to the instruction of God. Additional to that, the Gentile Jews who worked in Europe in the 8th century wanted definitely to manipulate the book of God. And they have a problem with the son of Virgin Mary. and they start proclaiming and convincing the whole world, that proclaiming that they are the real Israelis, though they are Gentile. And look at Joe Biden, those in his administration. They are like all those who work in the Holy Land and the occupation. You are a terrible people, and you deserve a punishment. No, you are causing darkness, and you consider it even punishment to Iraq. Someone is attacking. You are attacking people in their places, damaging, destroying, and you're saying this is punishment for. No, it is an action of darkness that you are committing toward those innocent people in Middle East, and you deserve a punishment. Police, you have no right to say police, the Holy Land. No, it's the Roman who fucked the area since the first place, coming from Italy and Greece and places like this. I mean Greece and Armenian. I mean, your history is a terrible history since even Alexander, death, bloodshed, terrible, even before the faith of the so-called Christianity. Your history is all about rape, prostitution, bodophilia. I mean the word bodophilia, raping children, killing people, beheading. Your history is terrible. Thank God he sent Muhammad as a final messenger. I understand you deserve hellfire. You have a problem. We're the church people, Christian, yeah, son of Messiah, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, I understand that you deserve that this power that you are granted caused by two. The devil gave it to you, and mainly the Muslim slipped on it. The Muslim slipped on it. The 2nd century they should continue and liberate the whole Europe, but they didn't. They slipped. They liked some bussy with jariyat. Yeah, a lot, 4 wives and 90 slave women. This have nothing to do with Islam. They did something. There is, I mean, the institute and the structures, the judicial. It's better. That's why there is a lot of so-called Christian who ran away. I mean, Henry VIII killed how many wives of his? Now, though, why you're mentioning Henry VIII? Because this man is a very famous man, and he changed the path of history, and he is good comparing to other dark figures like Dracula and others. Dracula, who brought the ball stick and the ass, al-Khazouk. I mean, queens as well. Queens in France, terrible. They used to kill. I mean, you have a term, Isabella in Spanola, with the Cattolica, Roman Catholic University. Go to hell. This is what you deserve. I have nothing to do with my these people got nothing to, I mean, these people, among them, I'm not talking about atheists and those who are just calling themselves Christians, even those who are devoted to the church. If we return back 5 centuries, or even after Henry VIII, they will be crucified or burned because they wouldn't like how so-called Christianity is before 4th century. We're dealing with a different type of people. Some good, some bad, worse. So no, I need you to wake up. The Holy Land is for us. The Romans shouldn't come and occupy it and colonize it from the first place. When my ancestor, the real Israelis, used to live there, when the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary, they had something to do with it. The Messiah came and he found that there is a lot of corruption. The Israelites are not taking it so serious, the instruction of God, and they are just waiting for the Messiah. And he found that the Roman, that they're bringing the pork and pigs. Even at the crusade, I wonder, they bring the pigs and they put it at the house of Allah, Masjid al-Aqsa, Solomon temple of Allah. You mention whatever, it's house of Yahweh, Allah. They put all of this. I mean, you are living in contradiction. Either you say you believe or not. Look at yourself. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, do you accept this on yourself as a so-called Christian or people, Jew, people who insist calling themselves Jew? Do you? Or a so-called Shiite? What is this? Or a so-called Hindu or a so-called Buddhist? I understand this is the problem. You are worse and less than germs. Listen to me. Now, germs, really, germs who fucked your life. Look at your sister. Look at you are less. All of you have something to do with it. All of you, and I'm cursing you, and please don't delete the video. I'm cursing. I have the right, and I'm gaining profit from Allah. Benefit because I'm announcing it. But I choose this path. It's my right to be granted what I deserve. Why are you not giving it to me? Why you did this to me? Now the case is, okay, the case is, really germs? Yes, germs can kill. Look at the virus corona. It's a very, I'm terrified from this virus. Very small virus. Can you see the virus? No, you can't. But it can kill you. You're listening to this virus. The virus is you are listed in this germ because you're a human being and you choose to be listed in such germs and negative bacteria. Yeah, germs can kill. You can kill. You can kill. You kill someone's self-esteem, respect. I am a very honorable person, more than your judges and more. Yeah. Even by the bloodline. Yo, wow. Why you create this darkness? Why you leave me alone? Why you doing this to the Ismaelians or among them real Israelis? What are you doing in Middle East? Why the eastern of Iraq? Now in eastern Iraq, they want their own independence. Give them their independence. Some of them said, fuck Baghdad. It was, I don't want Baghdad. We just want to be disconnected from the so-called. Why you give Baghdad to the so-called Shiite? Some of them are from Kashmir and India and Benj. Why are you doing this? Why you're empowering Tehran? Why you're doing this to us? Why Russia is interfering with all of this massacres in Syria, Afghanistan and Chechen? Why you're doing this? Why you all work together to persecute the Ismailian people? Why there is whores and prostitutes got nothing to do with the Ismailian, and definitely I'm not going to talk about religion. Definitely have nothing to do. They're doing this to the Ismailian. Why are you doing this? What the fuck is this? May you be in worse shape. May you be in worse shape. Again, Polis, Turkey, he is from the people of Erdogan, the people of the native Turkeys who are accepted Islam, exactly like Egypt and Berber and Morocco and other places. Do you understand my point? No, you have a problem. Why they came, the Romans, and destroyed our Masjid Aqsa? Allah sent Muhammad to build the Masjid Aqsa again. Alhamdulillah. This is something wonderful. The Masjid Aqsa is, why right now you made a crusade, a first crusade, you fringe, coming from the white European ethnic groups. Why are you doing this? Why now you are establishing a so-called Israeli state? Why you killed Saddam Hussein? Why you did this? Because you're listening Germs. May you be in a terrible shape. Please don't delete my video. Please. Yes, there is some good people. Like this gentleman right now. He called me 2 times. A wonderful gentleman. He knows that I'm a Muslim. He's a wonderful gentleman. Always give me. I'm not talking about all. But the institute, the structures, what you're doing there, you're criminals. You're criminals. You're criminals. I mean, look at Trump. Why he mentioned the word dog about Baghdadi? Call him Sheikh. I mean, even this thing called George Bush Jr. He used to say Sheikh Osama bin Laden. Who created Osama? Who created the atmosphere that made us in this shape? Baghdadi. Did he live a good life the way you lived? You and your racist father. There is a lot of talk about his father, Trump, that he was a racist man. There is George Bush Jr. There is his grandfather. Nazis used to work with the Nazis, the bankers, and why you're causing all of this trouble? No, we need to stop Islam before it comes. He didn't come, Islam. Unfortunately, he didn't come. You're the one who's attacking. I don't see Muslims attacking. Did you see that video? You're bombing the area. What about Iraq and Afghanistan? Why you're causing this reaction? Why you're empowering the so-called Shiite who killed some real Ismailian officers in the native Arab Ismailian land? Why you're doing this? Why you're doing this? You got nothing to do. This is a satanic project. That's it. Polis is one of those who breached Islam. He is not Nasrani, supporter of the Messiah. No. This is what you think Constantine is. We start this era. Constantine is. I'm trying to be nice to Constantine name, though he's all filled with rubbish and crap. Trying to be. Al-Quds محتلة. Our glorified sacred city is taken from us. The race who are native there are being persecuted by Gentile intruders who call themselves Jews. The Ismailians land is persecuted. There is a damage to our society. You are not human being. You're not human. No, you're not. Please don't delete my video. I have the right as a homeless person feeling this call to talk and speak up my mind. The man is calling me. Let me see my videos that it's still there. So Polis, again, Polis. Yes. Don't think that this Polis represents. You shouldn't. If he's here and he is granted, listen to this, authority to, he will say there is no God. He will say it. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the final messenger. Take your rotten cross, which was empowered after Constantine from me, and if he, I'm not sure, he's not a messenger, but I can see this. If he have full authority, full judicial authority, he will definitely order the execution of many among you so-called Christian crusaders, you and your other dark groups. I mean, I want to say more about the so-called Hindus. I'm Hindu. No, you're not here. You shouldn't mention this. Ah, you mean Hindu from that land? Are you sure you're not intruder to what's called India right now? You mean the religion? No, this is this is rubbish. No, don't say you're Hindu. Hinduism is Islam. How can you deal with less than germs and viruses? How can? May you be destroyed. Don't delete my video. I am a rough sleeper since 3 years. Bagger, no permit to work with this lockdown. I'm running away because of you. Leave my videos alone. The dog right now is outside the White House. The less than dog, with respect to the dogs. Less than dogs. He's outside the White House. Let's see what the other dog is gonna do. The so-called freak Zionists. Biden. Fuck him and fuck his son who died in Iraq. Yeah, you heard me. Anyone who deserve excuse. His son went to Iraq. Fuck you and fuck him.